spiritual way every Friday. And without having to leave the country, we're putting out that magic music medicine.
It may not be some groundbreaking amount that you can retire on, but you know, a little bit of help goes a long way in these times. Without Funky Uncle's help, I would not be able to have put the work into my horns and have them back into good working condition. You know, everybody go to the FunkyUncle.Live and see if you can get a little help.
If you know a musician or a gig worker in need of assistance, it's so easy. All you have to do is go to the FunkyUncle.Live and click on that donate button. Help make a difference in the lives of those that make such a big difference in ours.
Fridays from the Funky Uncle interviews, Tyson Van Landingham.
Feel good music, I've been told. Make sure your body is slow where you roll. Living that way you say, hey, 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 funky way. Uptown Route alone. Fire on the bayou, for piano. Of the Crescent City, where we have FunkyUncle.Live and the Howlin Wolf bringing us the Future Cowboys, another great evening of music, and we are so happy. For those of you joining in wherever you may be, and those of you here in town, hey, it's not too late to come on down and shake your tail feather with us. You can get a ticket at the door, come on in and join the party. In the meantime, I'm happy to have my co-host Leslie Cooper joining me at this party this evening. How are you, Leslie?
Good
to have you
It's
back.
so good to be here. So good
to have you.
We are celebrating 93 weeks, I believe, and we have been doing this since April of 2020. The Funky Uncle crew has been raising money for musicians and gig workers since COVID started, and then we got that 1-2 sucker punch from Hurricane Ida. And we keep getting dealt with different waves, and now is more important than ever for you to help us. We've been saying we're bringing the music to you until you can come to us, and you can do that now. Come on down to the Howlin Wolf, or you can buy your tickets online at the FunkyUncle.Live, which is where you can donate, or you can text FUNK to 36413. It is so easy. We have helped way over 750 musicians, and I'm going to give you the numbers of what you have raised for us and what we have donated right back to the music community. Don't stop now, because we're still bringing the music to you, all right? So if you are sitting at home, don't forget, share this with your friends, call them up and say, hey, we have got this incredible band that's about to play. I know you can do it. Right, Stu?
Absolutely. And of course, we got to give a big shout out to our friends over at Faubourg Private Wealth for making this show happen, as well as so many others. They've been so good to us. And we also want to remind everyone out there to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, and share those links with all your friends so they can join the party as well. Now, with no further ado, let's get to the music. Got to give it up out there in the digital world for the Future Cowboys. And don't forget to wash your hands and stomp your feet.
I want a rock star life in a house in Beverly. I need billionaire money so I can taste luxury. But the boss man said we go work on time, and the tax man take every single dime. Want to rise above monotony. This one time gonna do it my way. My own exit on the highway. We can ride all night, ride all night. This one time, nobody gonna stop me. I'm going kamikaze, gonna work out right. filled with gold. This one time, I'm gonna do it my way. I got my own style, yeah. Throwing it down, throwing it down. This one time. Beautiful being here at the Funky Uncle tonight. Thank you so much for having us out, and thank you for being such a great audience. I know it's a hard time to have an audience. Things are crazy. We need a lot in this time, in this day and age. It's one of the reasons I wrote this song. This is a song for our earth. Our whole world is under attack. It's not too late to turn back. We've come to a fork in the road, wondering which way to go. Good people begging for change, can't live on minimum wage. We're looking for others to stand. It takes more than one man. I need more than a miracle. Life's more than a pot of gold. I got dreams, I can't let them go. I will fight. Damn right, I'm spiritual. It doesn't get me to the pinnacle. I need more than a miracle. More than a miracle. I need more than a miracle. Greed is polluting our minds, stealing the soul of mankind. Since we're in control of our fate, let's choose love and not hate. They're cutting the biggest trees down, poisoning up all the ground. When I demand that they pay, they keep telling me to pray. I need more than a miracle. Life's more than a pot of gold. I got dreams, I can't let them go. I will fight. Damn right, I'm spiritual. Doesn't get me to the pinnacle. I need more than a miracle. More than a miracle, more than a miracle, more than. And you can take your pain now and wrap it in a bundle. Take it to the ocean and try to force it under. You'll feel a little lighter. You'll walk a little taller. You're gonna feel a little prouder. You're gonna sing a little louder. Thank you all. All my life's like butterflies fluttering right by our eyes. We try to freeze them in our minds, like time they're fighting to survive. They wander far off in the sky. The journey is the reason why our dreams, they're floating high above. To catch a dream, we fall in love. Well, love is free and hard to find. It's the beauty of mankind. Oh, even beauty one day dies. Our souls, they metamorphosize. My arms are your cocoon. Your wings are coming soon. My arms are your cocoon. Your wings are coming soon. My arms are your cocoon. Your wings are coming soon. Your arms are your cocoon. Your wings are coming soon. All my life's like butterflies fluttering right by our eyes. I've been thinking about you, girl, out here in California. How we used to walk above on the bluffs by Shelby, and the stars would fall out. Air caress us, and you took my hand and said you felt having fun out there tonight? I hope wherever you are, you're having a party, because we're about to have a party up here, and we're having a good time bringing it to you. My name is Jamie. We are the Future Cowboys. You can check us out on futurecowboy.net. Give to the Funky Uncle. They're doing so many beautiful things for musicians and artists and gig workers right now. It's just my heart in action. It's just my heart in action. It's just my heart in action. It's just my heart. Karma's just another word for my luck. I could use a little today. I'm always feeling like I'm being set up. It's got me stressed up. Now I'm messed up from the chest up. It's just my heart in action. It's just my heart in action. It's just my heart in action. It's just my heart. Karma's just another word for my fate. I could use a little today. We all crave a little attraction, someone to touch us on the inside, more than a joyride in the moonlight. Well, I'm hot and I'm cold and I'm revved up and wild, and I felt so damn awkward, and then that girl smiled. Now we're living together. She's having my child, and I wanted to run with the horses forever, but my life is so filled with the pain and the pleasure. Yeah, life can be fickle. It's both cruel and clever. Ask me when I die, I will tell you never. No matter the question, love is the answer. Just my heart in action. It's just my heart in action. It's just my heart in action. It's just my heart. It's just my heart in action. It's just my heart in action. It's just my heart in action. It's just my heart. This is that party I was talking about. I got style, alligator boots, gold cufflinks and black track suits. I got swag, I smell like a pound. Everybody comes to see me when I come around. Now roll up, put that thing in the air, y'all. Showed up, and now roll up, put that thing in the air, y'all. Showed up. You know I'm coming with the P-A-R-T-Y. That's how we do here, that's how we do here. P-A-R-T-Y. That's how we do here, that's how we do. I got style, alligator boots, gold cufflinks, black track suits. I got swag, smell like a pound. Body comes to see me when I come around. Now roll up, put that thing in the air, y'all. Showed up. And now roll up, put that thing in the air, y'all. Showed up. You know I'm coming with the P-A-R-T-Y. That's how we do here, that's how we do here. P-A-R-T-Y. That's how we do here, that's how we do. need powerful art. It's gonna turn my head. Takes a powerful woman. Share my bed. Share my bed. We're just cowboys from the future. Traded guns for peace. Don't let all of this confuse ya. We still run these streets. 'Cause knowledge is power. From power comes change. A lasso, a rocket, and race into space. We're so future. We're just cowboys from the future. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're just cowboys from the future, trading guns for peace. Don't let all of this confuse ya. We still run these streets. 'Cause knowledge is power. From power comes change. A lasso, rocket, and race into space. Yes, knowledge is power. From power comes change. A lasso, a rocket, and race into space. Yes, knowledge is power. From power comes change. We'll lasso a rocket and race into space. Yes, knowledge is power. From power comes change. We'll lasso a rocket and race into space. We're just cowboys from the future. We're so future. We're just cowboys from the future. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. All right. Give it up for the Future Cowboys, y'all. Right here at the Howlin Wolf, along with the Funky Uncle, putting this lovely show on for us. Anyways, we hope you're having as good of a time out there in the digital world as we are. My name is Soul Stew, and it's an honor to be here. Of course, we at the Funky Uncle have been working so hard for the past year and a half or so to help our local musicians and gig workers, and we've helped many along the way. We've raised over $600,000. We've helped over 750 musicians, and we're not done yet. We're just getting warmed up, and we will not rest until we get to help every musician in this town who needs it, if that's what we can achieve. That's what we're trying to achieve. We want to thank everyone who's helped us do that so far, everyone who's been on a Frenchie painting or gotten a T-shirt or just sent in those donations. We really appreciate it, and just so you know, it's all going right back into our community. We'd want it no other way. It's great having a band like the Future Cowboys in here tonight, switching up the styles between, some reggae, some folk, some country, some good old rock and roll, and that's what we do here at the Funky Uncle. We don't stick to one genre either. We like to bring you a variety of sounds, all for your eyeballs and your eardrums. Of course, big shout out to our amazing crew for doing such a great job to make it look and sound so good every single week. Couldn't do it without them. Of course, go on to our funky shop as well at the FunkyUncle.Live and, check out the T-shirts and the Frenchy prints and all that good stuff. And, hop on board with us. You can also come on down here every week to the Howlin Wolf. Join us in person. Join the party. It's a good time, and we'd love to have you dancing and rocking out with us. So, by all means, check that out and come hang with us next week. Or, hey, they got a couple songs left. You're in the neighborhood. Come on down right now. We'd love to see you. Anyways, let's let the band get on back to it. Y'all got a few more ready to go for us up there, Jamie? All right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it does, baby. All right, y'all. Don't forget to wash your hands and stomp your feet.
Drives me to extremes. The temperature is rising, and I sizzle in my sheets. It makes me sleep buck naked, begging for a breeze. The heat, the heat, the heat, the heat down here. The heat, the heat, the heat, the heat down here. Down here's my baby. I grab her by the waist. She's hotter than the devil on the sun in outer space. And some may say we're nasty, or nasty's what it takes. The heat, the heat, the heat, the heat down here. The heat, the heat, the heat. The heat down here. It's sneaking up on you, yeah, about to get you. Well, you didn't think it'd be that bad at first. Oh, once that humidity kicked in. The heat down here will bust you, lock you up for days. In this town full of hustlers, crime is all that pays. And every time I hear the sirens, sweat's dripping from my face. The heat, the heat, the heat down here. The heat, the heat, the heat down here. Filmed a video for this song a few years back up at the Maple Leaf. You should go online and check it out. It's pretty cool. Looks like your typical night at the Maple Leaf. You know, two people left there at the bar. We're all closing up. They're just sitting there talking. You know something's about to happen. It's just a matter of making some choices. Are you going where I'm going? Am I driving you all the way home? All our friends left, 2 full drinks left. We're still talking way past last call. True. Are we friends? Are we lovers? You pick one or the other. Your move. Just choose. I feel our chemistry reacting. Tell me what's gonna happen. Choose. Your move, just you. Breakfast in bed, any way you want it. 2 cups of coffee, you check your phone. Oh, here's my number. File it under late night lover 911. True. Are we friends? Are we lovers? You pick one or the other. Your move. Just choose. I feel our chemistry reacting. Tell me what's gonna happen to you. Your move. Just choose. I feel our chemistry reacting. Tell me what's gonna happen. No, must have had it right that night. Dressed in white. No, you want to. Like the finest wine, we can take our time. All you got to do is choose. Are we friends? Are we lovers? You pick one or the other. Your move. Just choose. I feel our chemistry reacting. Choose. You. Your move. Just choose. Choose. Thank you so much. We're the Future Cowboys. We're loving being here at the Funky Uncle tonight. I dig deep, get out that credit card and give a little money to the Funky Uncle. If you're out there watching, they're bringing life to musicians, gig workers. They're keeping the scene alive down here in New Orleans, and it's just so important that we just continue to foster this beautiful music we have down here. And thanks to Funky Uncle for doing that. Oh, sweat on my back. I got 7 different reasons not to call you back. But I gotta make a living, so I'm taking what they're giving just to say. Get up. Get up. Putting in the work for the week. Said my old lady ain't no ball and chain, but she balls so hard it drives me insane. And I love her like my brother, and I treat her like my mother, just the same. Get up. Get up. I'm putting in the work for the week. Said, whoa, now don't break your back.
Put in the work for the week.
Whoa, now don't break your back. Moving that old railroad track. You don't work, you can't eat. I'm putting in the work for the week. Try to take me to see G.O.D. So I jumped from the truck, climbed a big old tree. Said, if you're talking about the Lord, yeah, he's up here with me. Get up. Get up. You're putting in the work for the week. Got to lay it down. Lay it down. Thank you so much. Thank you out there in the internet world, wherever you may be, all over the world. Streaming live. We're the Future Cowboys. We got a little more music for you. I try not to take when it's heart's at stake, but one heart can't seem to it. One on the rocks, one to get straight. Here's to your luck, here's to my fate. One on the rocks, to get straight. Here's to your luck, here's to my fate. I fight a lot, I'm all alone. I fight a lot with myself. Oh, you yell, less I hear you. Anger creates the deaf ear. I fight a lot, I'm all alone. I fight a lot with myself. Whoa, 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 whoa. with myself. With myself I fight a lot. With myself I'm all alone. With myself I fight a lot. With myself. With myself I fight a lot. With myself I'm all alone. With myself I fight a lot. With myself. You know, that's a real pandemic song right there. I wrote it before the pandemic, but man, once this thing hit, that song really resonated with me on a whole other level. I hope everybody out there is making it through and making do. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. We got a few more for you for sure. I love this one. Friends who own bars, we go out in their cars. We're eating high-class meals. We're all up in our field. And I will treat you right, and I'll love you till I die. Don't make water fill my eyes. Saddle up, saddle up. I'll ride with you till the wheels fall off, till the wheels fall off, fall off. I'll fly with you till the high wears off, till the high wears off, all off. I'll dance with you till the lights come on, 'cause I'm all turned on over you. I'll ride with you till the wheels fall off, till the wheels fall off, fall off. Kick off your Jimmy shoes. Open some cheap ass booze. Show me a salty side. Come take this rocket ride. And I will treat you right. And I'll love you till I die. Don't make water fill my eyes. Saddle up, saddle up. I'll ride with you till the wheels fall off, till the wheels fall off, fall off. I'll fly with you till the high wears off, till the high wears off, fall off. I'll dance with you till the lights come on, 'cause I'm all turned on over you. I'll ride with you till the wheels fall off, till the wheels fall off, fall off. Hey there, mama, won't you look my way? We should celebrate. Big time living is a leap of faith. We'll never get enough of it. Thank you so much. We're so proud to be playing a Funky Uncle over here at the Howlin Wolf. Thanks to Howie. I saw you on that New Year's coverage, Howie. Good job dealing with all those crazies out there.
That's not Howie Moses, is it?
Life on Mars, folks. This is the title track off my record I have out, Life on Mars. You can go streaming on all streaming platforms. Future Cowboys, Life on Mars. I'm an astronaut with a robot. They got me hurtling towards Mars. My computer crashed. When I calm down, I'm navigating by the stars. When I hit the atmosphere, my parachute in flame. I dial Houston on the phone, but they don't know my name. Broadcasting from space now, watching the moons go down. And I'm fixing to throw down, cause on Mars it's a hoedown. Took a walk on the spacewalk, but I'm tripping my rocks off. And the rover just drove off, and the rover just drove off. No, life on Mars sure gets a little bit dusty. There's no laws, no one out here to bust me. I sleep all day, I work all night, I can't adjust to Martian time. On this red dirt, Mississippi boots work. Don't slip your feet like Alabama play. Well, this planet's red, but I'm not dead. My robot is surprised. My next plan is to catch a tan and signal for a ride. Well, hey, what comes this way of falling from the sky? That's my ride home, but I won't go. I cannot say goodbye. Mars got me so far out. Am I having a blackout? Oh, it's too late to back out. But I'm taking a star out. She's a technical knockout. Every day is a workout. And I don't ever clock out. No, I don't ever clock out. Life on Mars sure gets a little bit dusty. There's no law, no one out here to bust me. I sleep all day, I work all night. I can't adjust to Martian time. On this red dirt, Mississippi boots work. On this red dirt, Mississippi boots work. I'm sticking to my feet like Alabama today.
All right. We're going to get up in here somewhere. There we are. Oh, my goodness. Can you see this Frenchie? Can you see this Frenchie that is being created in front of our eyes? Beautiful. Oh, man. Y'all are going to, like, have to flip the drummer. Have to flip the drummer for it. The second time. Second time they've been playing with you.
I think we're getting our cherry broke up here. Frenchie sketched me.
All right.
All right, there we go.
All right, Leslie.
So that was Life on Mars. That was his album that he's talking about, and it sounds amazing.
Not many people know this about Jamie and I, but we go back to our very, very first days in New Orleans together.
Yeah.
And back in the day at the Dragon's Den, I used to sit there in amazement and watch Jamie do spoken word. And he's one of my dearest and oldest friends I got, and it means a lot to me to start the new year off doing this here painting. Yeah, you're right.
There
you go.
Means a lot
to me too, Frenchie. Thank you so much, man.
Now, Frenchie, this is painting number 83.
Wow.
Or something like that. 93. Excuse me, 93. My goodness gracious. We are really, really, we're up there now. We've been there for a while, and the success of the Funky Uncle has been so largely in part by your dedication, your passion, what you have given to us and to the listeners and to the viewers. It has been absolutely amazing, and I thank you all the time. And you can thank him by helping out the Funky Uncle. I mean, this has given you given so many people a job every week, right?
It's truly a blessing, guys. we live in such a magical place here in New Orleans, and to give back at any rate for me is for all of us is just words can't describe it. We just blessed to put out that magic music medicine and help heal the world, and that's what we do. We bring people up, and literally at a loss of words. That's a very emotional night for me. I love you, everybody. Yeah, right. Who dat?
I know that when all of this started for me, it was important for me to feel like I was able to do something. I was able to help somebody. And you've been doing it longer than I have. I came on into this in like July of 2020. And that has to weigh in a little bit on you know what an amazing job you're doing for this.
The first
thank you.
couple of dozen paintings, it was sad. It was hard. It was really challenging. I cried through all of them.
I'm sorry. I've had a few of those on my shoulders.
Yeah.
It's all right.
And through the darkness, I was blessed to find sobriety in the middle of doing all these gigs. And now I'm finding the pocket and painting in a sober mind. And it's so rewarding, and I'm so grateful.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Now, I have a surprise for you because we are celebrating the new year. When you go to the website, the FunkyUncle.Live, and you click on that bid on a Frenchie painting, what our paintings have been going, the starting bid has been $3,000. And we're not having a fire sale here. We're not having we're not having we're not doing this just to get rid of stuff. We have 4 very special paintings that are still left, originals. You can buy prints of any of the paintings on the website, but we have 4 originals left. We have Freddie Blue and the Friendship Circle. We have Mike Dusson. We have Sun Pie Barnes, and Omari Neville and the Fuel. That one was a couple of weeks ago. And, oh, my goodness.
$2,022.
That's right.
In honor of 2022.
That's right.
This is a flashback price back to the millennium. So
you haven't sold a painting for
it's awesome.
2022 in a long time.
To flashback to the millennium, he means 2000.
That's 2000. right. So if you know how special owning an original Frenchie is, then you need to take care of this. Click on that button. Get your painting right now for 2022. That's $2,022, not 2022. I got that in my pocket, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. I'll ask Funky Uncle for assistance. But there you go. But I'm going to let you get back at it. Isn't that amazing? And while he's getting back at that, I am going to ask you for 2 more?
We got 2 more
Can
songs.
you give me? You got 2 more for me?
2 more.
Yes, he's gonna do 2 more. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wait. We're doing that? Yeah, we're doing that.
Yeah, we're doing
okay. Yeah. All right, that works. Sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, Future Cowboys, wash your hands and stomp your feet.
We out there, we out there, we out there, we out there, sneaking out the house at 2 a.m. Nobody needs to know where I've been. I call up the doctor and the doctor's in to score us both some medicine. Let's get some privacy. You and me smoke that potpourri. We out there, we'll play hide and seek from the police. Take this ride with me. We out there, we out there, we out there, we out there. We got our own little parking place. Overlooks the river and outer space. Let's get some privacy. You there, we out there. We'll play hide and seek from the police. Take this ride with me. We out there, 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 we out there. Huh! Jackson on bass. Alan Linker back there behind the drums. The missing link. Miguel Barros on the keys. My name's Jamie Bernstein. We're the Future Cowboys. And I got a little story for you. You see, growing up in the woods, we didn't need much money. Oh, we hunt a little something up, grow something in the garden, trade some canned goods with your neighbors. Pretty soon, these pharmaceutical companies come along, get everybody hooked on them pills. Oh, the next thing you know, people scrounging through people's houses, looking through people's drawers, searching for people's guns. Let's get some privacy. You and me smoke that potpourri. We out there, we'll play hide and seek from the police. Thank you all. We got one more for you. This one is a deep one. We ran tough, don't you worry. We would carve our names, sidewalk hall of fame. Oh, but now I'm in a hurry. I just worry. Either way. All my friends are getting older, and their souls still shine the same. There's a light that keeps us younger, and it's worth holding on to the flame. To the flame. It's that pain in the mirror. Another hair turns gray or just goes away. Lost my mom last December, but she lives in me. I'm her legacy. All my friends are flame. Thank you all. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. We love you. Save the earth. Go out, spend some time in nature. Please, please. Thank you.
All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you so much. Future Cowboys right here. Funky Uncle Live. We want to thank the Howlin Wolf for letting us have a place to do this. And just because the music has stopped doesn't mean that the Funky Uncle is over. No, now we get to the best part. I love the interviews, and Stu is going to make his way up to the stage and interview these folks. In the meantime, I know it's been running across the bottom of the screen, but I would like to ask you one more time, if you would please consider helping us by making a small donation or a big donation. We can, start the year off right. Funky Uncle has been raising money to support our musicians and our gig workers. It's very, very easy to do. You can go to the website, FunkyUncle.Live, or you can text FUNK to 36413. There's a lot of different ways on there. Not only can you become a recurring member, a one-time donor, but you can become a member of the Funky family. That's right. And if you donate $13.13 a month, we'll call you a funky cousin, and you get all kind of good stuff. So check out the website, FunkyUncle.Live. See what you can do. You can still bid on this painting right here. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. Jamie, you don't let her see it. Don't. Oh, you're going to get to see it, but that's about it, I'm afraid, because it is so gorgeous. And like I said, we've got that sale. It ends tonight, $2,022 for an original Frenchie. It can be yours. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, like us on Instagram, all that good stuff, and share, because that's what we really, really need. So, folks, here, like I said, is my favorite part of the night. I want to thank our sponsors one more time, Faubourg Private Wealth, and I'm going to turn it over to Stu and the guys in the band so that we can have that interview. Thank you so much. Stu, go ahead, baby.
All right. Thank you, Wesley. Great to have you back this week, Don.
Thank you. It's celebrating my birthday.
Yeah, that's right. Happy birthday. Wesley got a
Thank
Saints
you.
win.
That's all
You guys
right.
The
I'm gonna
Saints
make you.
won just for Leslie for her
They
birthday.
did.
That was very
They
nice
did.
of
I
them.
saw that. I
Thank
noticed
you. We
that.
needed that, Wesley.
We did. I know. I made them. I'm sorry I was late. I should have done it a few weeks ago.
Oh,
but
it's okay.
But they pulled it off,
They
didn't they?
pulled it off. Just, so happy
God, I
they
wish
did.
I had that power. I do.
So
All
does
right.
our coach.
What?
Anyways,
Our-
great show, y'all. And this is one of my favorite parts of the night, where I get to sit down with these musicians, chat about music, about the world, what they've been going through these days. And so we're gonna get to it now. Jamie and I go way back to I don't know 2003 or 4 or something like that.
Yeah,
Made Believe
yeah.
Bar, for many times. We've been friends for many years, and I've seen him put so many great bands together over the years, and with so many great volumes of original material for each project too.
Yeah, I have probably 7 albums out now.
Yeah, 7. I was about to
I've
ask.
got 2 with Jada Savage Band. I've got 2 with Jamie Bernstein. I got 1 with the Hill Country Hounds, and now 2. Two with the Future Cowboys.
So you're on your second Future Cowboys, right?
Yeah, this
Nice.
is Life on Mars is the second one. The first one was called Going Kamikaze.
That's right, Going Kamikaze. And you did one of those songs this evening. Right?
Actually,
Is that
we did all of the material that's available from the Future
Yeah,
Cowboys this
nice.
evening. We
Nice.
did both albums in their entirety, and no
like
cover
it.
songs. We don't do a lot of covers.
And I wanted to talk about that. That was something that I thought was so great, because we have all types of bands that come in here, and a lot of bands, they'll have some originals, play a lot of covers as well, which is great. But what I love about Future Cowboys, this is all original music that you've created.
Yeah,
over the years.
not just original music, but an original sound.
Yeah.
Realistically, I love old country music and I love folk rock music, but I honestly just got a little bit tired of hearing it. I wanted to hear something a little different and a little bit new, and try to break some new ground with my songwriting.
I like that, and I love how you kind of brought a little kind of psychedelic element into it, and then huge reggae influence as well.
Huge reggae influence. I sort of after we wrote that song "Life on Mars," I got this idea that if you were on Mars in 2023 and you listened to music from the turn of the 21st century, that that you would, you know, you would sort of lob it all into one type of music. Like everything that was recorded with the production techniques that we have, you know, from 1999 to 2022, it would all sort of sound like the same kind of music to you, the same way classical music all sounds the same now. So I would, if you look at that, you can just draw from any genre at that point, because you know anything you like can be an influence for you at that point.
For sure, it kind of mutates and evolves from there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and realistically, you know, as with any music, it's the songwriting. If the songwriting is good, the music is good.
Absolutely. Now, how is the songwriting process, or the songs that you've done with Future Cowboys, differ from like the stuff you were doing with Jay the Savage Band? And
well, that was a lot more sort of like folk rock stuff, blues stuff, very jazz influence,
right?
Some New Orleans influence. Of course, all that is still in the Future Cowboys. Like it's sort of a natural progression, but just the Future Cowboys has a lot more modern elements, I would say. A lot bigger sound, a lot more bass. A lot, some vocal effects.
Cool, different like instrumentation.
Yeah, a little different instrumentation. You know, it's interesting. It's actually the same instrumentation that I would play in a folk rock band with, but we just play the instruments differently.
I like it. So you've been down here for many years, Jamie. We know that, but you originally grew up in West Virginia.
That's right.
In a cabin, kind of a rural area.
I actually grew up in the woods in West Virginia in a log cabin with no electricity. Frenchie's been up there. He did a very beautiful painting from the roof of my cabin when I grew up, and we had a wonderful time on Peters Mountain. But you know, I feel really fortunate and blessed to have found New Orleans and to have found my voice as a musician here.
And how did you end up coming down here, Jamie?
You know, interesting story.
Ago.
I was studying theater and philosophy at Florida State University, and I came to New Orleans for the first time in 1990, and I failed a class because of that. But I did realize when I first got to New Orleans that I wanted to live in New Orleans, that one day there would be no doubt I would be living here.
Nice.
You know, I had that feeling from the moment I walked into New Orleans, and I was staying up in West Virginia 26 years ago. I just made 26 years in New Orleans. I was up in West Virginia. We had a New Year's party. I took my friend up to my room, and I said, "Hey, man, you see everything in this room? It's yours." He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "I'm taking that backpack, and I'm moving to New Orleans." He said, "No way." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Anything you see here, throw it away. Whatever you want to do, all this stuff is yours." Well, I have more stuff than I know what to do with now after 26 years in New Orleans. So don't be afraid to downsize. You know, you'll get it back. You'll get it back.
Awesome. Well, now Miguel over here on the keys is another dear old friend of mine as well, and a tried and true rock and roll soldier. Now, y'all also collaborated with Hill Country Hounds together.
Miguel has been one of my musical collaborators since I first began to play with music. Even Todd has been along since the Savage Band. The Savage Band had some incarnations, but the very first incarnation was Todd on guitar, Miguel on bass.
Yeah, so let's talk about how that came together. How did y'all start playing together back then?
You know, I made this record with James Andrews. He recruited me to produce a record for him called People Get Ready Now. Scott Jackson played bass on that record.
That's a great record, yeah.
And I produced that record, and I had already been writing some songs, but I was really sort of hesitant about sharing them. Yeah. And I produced that record, and my wife told me that if I didn't share the music, that it was not worth doing. She said, "Art's not art if it doesn't have an audience." So I decided to get a band together. You know, Todd and I had evacuated for Katrina and ended up in the same town in Asheville, North Carolina. And I told him we went to see Wilco together. And I told him when I was up there, I was like, "Dude, one day I want to start a band and really have this awesome band. Like Wilco was so cool, right?" So
let me tell you about that, though. At that time, Jamie had these big ideas, and he was a great lyricist. And he was a pretty good guitarist, and he was telling me, "Yeah, we're going to go back." And I'm like thinking, "Yeah, all right, you got to work on your chops." And you know what? He got back to New Orleans, and this guy has worked harder than anybody else I know at progressing in his craft as a musician, as a songwriter. And I was like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, we're going to start a band, Jamie," but little did I know.
And
here it is.
still going.
To fruition.
Honestly, I could barely play the guitar at that time. I mean, I could play a few songs, and most of them were songs I had written because that's just why I used the guitar. And to make this leap, to go in front of people and perform with a band and everything was really a big deal for me. And I just want to thank New Orleans and all the people who've been so supportive. Leslie Cooper has just been an ace in believing in me and in other musicians. But without my community here in New Orleans, I never would have been able to be who I felt that I am. Like, I really felt that I'm a musician, that I'm a performer, that I'm a writer. And New Orleans gave me the space to do that. So thank you, you beautiful.
Absolutely. Oh, right. Cheers to that. Now, Miguel, if I remember correctly, you were playing bass in the Hill Country Hounds, right?
Yes, I was playing bass in James Adams and Hill Country Hounds.
Yeah.
These are pretty new to me.
Well, Miguel came over to the studio one day, and he was doing some classical piano stuff that he knew. And I already had Scott on bass. I love the way Scott plays the bass. I love the way Miguel plays the bass, too. But I thought Scott was the better bass player for this project. So I said, Miguel, do you think that you could learn this stuff on the keys? And he said, well, I'll give it a try. Man, he did.
So you just
and he did a
figured
great
all that
job,
from
man.
ear.
Yeah.
And now, do you guys write together as well?
You know, all this writing was done by me and my two writing partners, Aaron Canada and Miguel D'Oliviera. Miguel D'Oliviera.
And so then you guys get together
and then we got
flesh
together
it
and
out?
brought this music to life. But I plan on making another record and using the band with it.
Nice, absolutely. Well, now, for those who don't know Miguel, we've worked in the rock and roll trenches together for many years. Rock and roll soldiers for years. And I mean, if anyone who's watching, if you've enjoyed a concert in New Orleans over the past 20 years, there is a good chance that Miguel was the one who helped put it on right there. And so another thing about like Funky Uncle, what we do, I remember on the height of the pandemic, Miguel came in working for I'm not sure if it was Dumpster Funk or Leo Nositelli or one of
Dumpster Funk
and Porter, yeah, and we started talking, and I kind of told you what was going on, and I remember prior to that, the production company you're working for, you told me that your boss lost the first day the pandemic hit something like $200,000 worth of contracts in 20 minutes.
That's right.
We literally
just
like
that.
Right. And so I kind of told you what we were doing, and you were actually able to be one of our Funk Fund recipients.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
So just shows you these are the when you give us these donations, this is where they're going to real people like my dear friend right here, who's been working his ass off in this town for 20 years, longer than that. So thank y'all for helping us make that happen.
Thank you.
And it was great seeing you come in and getting to work with you behind the scenes, but it's even better seeing you on stage.
Well,
with
I've
these
been sharing
guys.
that different set of talents with musicians in New Orleans and patrons in New Orleans for so many years.
Absolutely.
Jamie and I were working together at the Maple Leaf Bar, this little bar.
Yeah. I've been known to frequent once or twice.
We said let's play together, and ever since then we've really been going at it.
Love it. Now, of course, the great rhythm section back here. I don't want to overlook y'all. Scott Jackson holding it down right here. And we got the missing link right here.
Alan Linker.
So how did y'all link up with the Future Cowboys?
I said
Todd used to date my sister in 1985.
Todd, you look like you've dated a lot of people's sisters.
We've been friends ever since.
Awesome.
So I was looking for a drummer, and Todd said he knew a drummer, Alan. And Alan said he was mostly retired from music. And but I gave him my record, and he really dug it.
Oh, nice.
And he was like, well, I don't normally play the drums, but for you, I will.
Came out of retirement. I like it. Nice. Now, Scott, I've seen you just gigging in this town for many years at every club in town.
The true warrior right there.
It's been a minute, yeah. No, this one's yeah, man, it's been a minute. I did my first gig at Checkpoint Charlie in probably 1995, maybe.
Nice. Rock and roll. I'm sure it was a lively place in the 90s. It still is.
And here he is, 10,000 gigs later.
Yeah, New Orleans in the 90s. I've heard the legends. I caught the tail end, but
It's been a wild ride, man. I've legitimately gone from a very young man to a very middle-aged man in this city and in this music community, over the course of the past 25 years.
Isn't that weird how you come down here, it's like you and your friends, you're like the youngsters, and like every like young musician that gets on stage is like a peer, and then you just wake up one day and you're like, wait, who are these young guys up here playing? They're great. How do I not know this person?
Yeah, dude, exactly. And it happens all the time, and every generation, gets of musicians, tends to get stronger and more educated. So it's a constant motivating factor for the old guys.
For the old
like
guys
me.
to stay,
It's like,
keep their chops
oh
up.
man, these young little punks are really ringing good. So it's like,
Damn
all right,
kid, I
shed
checked for the
time.
meters at Jazz Fest when you were in your middle school.
Yeah,
I know.
Speaking of that,
I didn't get enough of that.
Scott and I both worked for a certain gentleman.
Oh yes, a certain
long time.
Mr. Porter. We both played very large and
Junior.
Junior. Don't forget the junior.
And don't serve up instant grits, only the homemade ones, bro.
And don't try and give him meat on Friday.
Well, it's great to have it
Love
all
you,
kind of
George.
come full circle,
Yeah,
and
man.
have you guys up here playing together now after so many years of working shows together. It's got to be nice to actually get to share the stage and make art together and all that. Right?
It's beautiful, man. It's
Yeah,
really beautiful.
absolutely. So, what's next for Future Cowboys? Where can we come see you guys play again?
With the pandemic, it's hard to tell because there's not a lot happening. I have a
everyone's going
trio
through,
gig
right?
on the 15th out at Cider Seafood. But then we're looking for gigs for the Future Cowboys, man. Drop me a line. Book us up.
Absolutely. You got 2 albums out, and they can find out. Plug the website again if you don't mind.
Yeah,
James, something like that?
www.futurecowboys.net. And then, of course, you can check us out. We have a YouTube channel, Twitter, Future Cowboys Music. Boof is in February. We'll be playing.
Nice. And of course, I know you're always working on new songs, Jamie. You always got new art to put out into the world, and I can't wait to hear what's in store in the next chapter. Bro.
Thanks so much. I really hope this next year maybe the Threads Heads will help me out, but I'm trying to make a record with Dave Easley because I've been working with him a lot.
I got him on my record, man. He's
He's on 2 of my records that I've made already, and I really would like to make a whole record with him.
He's
we've
one of the
been
best in
working
the world.
So close together, and
Love him.
I love just him. I don't know.
Absolutely. I'd
His
love to hear.
musicality.
I can't wait to hear what else you guys have in store for us.
And of course, I'd like to make a record with the Future Cowboys. I've been talking to the producer who helps with the project about us putting out a single this year. So
Nice. Can't wait to hear it, Well, once again, thanks to the Future Cowboys for coming here to the Howlin Wolf and the Funky Uncle. And, everyone who's tuned in, wherever you may be, hope you had as much fun as we did. And we can't wait to see you next week. And don't forget about this great Frenchie painting that's so beautiful. He did another just one-of-a-kind piece of art there. You can just see the music
So cool.
jumping off of it. It's great. And this could be yours. The Future Cowboys could be
Future
in
Cowboys,
your home.
you can hang us in your home,
Hang 'em
above
in
your
home.
mantelpiece.
Absolutely. So we can't wait to see you next week. We've got to believe Funk Monkey is coming in with our
Oh,
scene
yeah,
delay.
Funk Monkey.
Gotta get up for Funk Monkey. These are our boys. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So, and then, hey, come on and down here and join us. Shake your tail, brother. It's all right. We can socially distance you and all that stuff and keep it safe, and it'll be a lot of fun. So, look forward to seeing you then. In the meantime, y'all don't know what to do. Soul Stew signing off saying, don't forget to wash your hands and stomp your feet.
Yeah.
Do that, baby. Do good music. I've been told.